can't even sing. Yeah, just sing something to get some pussy. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Give me the mic so I can take it away. Off on the natural charge, bomb for yards. Yeah, from the home of the Dodger Brooklyn squad. Wu-Tang Killer, beats on the swarm. Rain on your college ass disco dorm. When you didn't even touch my skill, you gotta go to one killer B, and he ain't gonna kill now. Chop that down, that's all around. Lyrics get hard, quick, she back to the ground. 40 MC and any 52 states, I get psycho. Killer, Norman Bay, my producer slam. My phone was like, bam, jump on stage, up in a dip there. I like the way. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. They got MC the feet and ain't slaying on. Why the ghost can be still all the crew? Why the remote side? That he likes it raw, keeping it dirty down to the floor. See, my name is the ODB, and I'll beat your ass. For the ladies who know me, tell them who the fuck I be. For the niggas who know me, tell them who the fuck I be. Now comes down on you all like fucking on the dock. By the dock. By the block. By the break, by the block. Got East Coast lockdown. Padlock. My two niggas be all down by the flock. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Baby, baby, come on. Baby, come on. Baby, come on. What the fuck anybody wanna do? Right, motherfucking down. I heard that. I'm the God who's the head of the Lord. Dirty bastard from the Wu-Tang squad. Can I get raw? Yes, I get dirty to the floor. Hitting on your mind, you can never ignore. Hip-hop to me is like a place to be. My specialty for me to do with them. Say what you want to say, baby, say. I flip the microphone any day. I'm master because I got that gift of gab. Niggas get mad, your ass never had. This talent that I got will result in what? MC, you got paid a lot. You ever notice the black man jam on slam? When it comes to the money, yo, it ain't money. It's what you gotta do, what you got to do. Come on, can I get the Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang,
Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang,
Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang is on the ground. Diggy raw when it's time to get.
Rest of the essence to my brother Russell Jones, a.k.a. ODB, Old Dirty Bastard, Big Baby Jesus, Osiris, A-Sign Unique. You know what I'm talking about, Dirt McGirt. You know what I'm talking about, man. What's good with your Uncle Diggity? What it do, man? I ain't taking not near bitch on a date. You hear me? You gotta earn that shit. I work hard for my money, man. Rest in the essence to Kevin Samuels, man. Dating is dumb. Stupid. Yeah. What up? It's the man about town, Virgil Beer, a.k.a. Stats with the Facts, and y'all already know. Y'all tuned in to Realtalk podcast. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV 1, Red Supreme TV 2, Juju. Y'all got a surprise for y'all next Thursday, man. Next Thursday night. You hear me? We're going to have a special guest on the show for Ladies Night. You know what I'm talking about? And I ain't going to tell y'all who it is. Y'all ain't going to know who it is until y'all see the post for it, until y'all look on the community wall and y'all see the post I make for it. You did. Rest in the essence to my brother ODB. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, man. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all doing? Y'all already know y'all tuned in to Realtalk podcast, man. Of course, y'all here with your brethren. You know, so you here with your brethren, Virgil Berry, aka Stats with the Facts. And we about to get to it. Now, see, I was gonna have this conversation on Saturday, but I was linked to have it tonight because actually tonight, you know what I'm saying? Ladies' night batting 1,000. You hear me, Uncle Diggity? You just saying, Juju, what you just saying, baby? Right? I was going to have this discussion actually on Saturday, but I wanted to have it tonight because Saturday we're going to talk about something different. I got something different I want to talk to y'all about on Saturday. And we're going to, what type of gin you sitting on? Some of that Seagram's? Or you sipping on some of that Tanqueray? Or you sipping on some of that Bombay Sapphire? Huh? Or if you're really getting gully with it, Juju, you're sipping on some of that Burnett's. Yeah, man. I'm a real drink champ. You hear me? You know, I ain't nothing wrong with a little gin every now and again. You know what I'm talking about? You go over there to Kroger, get you a bottle of that Burnett's gin. You get you a 6-pack, right? You go get you a bottle of Burnett's gin. You hear me? You go get you a 6-pack of ginger beer. You hear me? And then you go get you a little thing of lime juice. You understand what I'm saying, man? And you make you some homemade mules like that, man. Best drink you ever, one of the best cocktails you ever had, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know, you drinking that gin. You know that gin make you sin. That's what they used to say. That's what we used to say back in the day. Y'all young folks probably don't know nothing about that. If you under 35, you probably don't know nothing about that saying because the gin make you sin. You hear me? So, Juju, don't you be out here off of that old bumpy bottle, that bumpy face, man. Don't you be out here off that bumpy face Seagram's, man, and go sit up there, get into a goddamn, you know what I'm saying, fisticuffs with somebody out there in, goddamn in Fort Greene. I'm talking about anytime anybody drink gin, it's going up. You hear me? Right? Because that gin make you sin. Yeah, y'all, man. How did y'all like last night's show, man? You know, I got a few emails behind last night's show. You know, I keep telling y'all the smart grid is here, man. But tonight we're gonna have, you know, ladies' night be reserved for serious conversation. You know, I really designed ladies' night to be a night to have women come on the show, which I've had plenty of female guests come on the show. But in the event that I'm not able to get a chick to come on the show, now not because you know I can't get a chick to come on the show. I said I'll be wanting certain chicks to come on, and you know I don't be messing or talk to or would be interested in just a regular bum ass brawl coming on my show. So you know schedules conflict because these chicks is working or doing their business or whatever they doing. So you know I got to make sure it match up. But I hollered at my guest last night, and we locked it in, at least as of right now, unless something was to pop up in my life or her life. But between now and next Thursday, we're going to have a guest on the show for ladies' night. It's a surprise. You did. It's a surprise. We're going to have her on the show. It's going to be a beautiful thing. We're going to chop it up. You did. You know what I'm talking about? But tonight, though, man, how y'all like last night's show? Right? But tonight, though, oh, yeah, we going to talk about it tonight. And all y'all chicks that be watching, listen here, man. Don't sit up here and lie to me. I look at my analytics. I know y'all watching. Y'all ladies need to come up here and speak on this. Because we need answers. Right? Juju off of that gin tonight, too. We know not that Juju is a liar. Right? I don't think she's a liar, but she got that gin off in her, so she really gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm talking about, man? She got that she got that gin up in her, so she gonna keep it all the way 1,000. You hear me? The title of the show is "Why Do Most Women Love It Raw?" Rest of the essence to our brother ODB, right? Dirt McGirt, with his classic song, "Shimmy, Shimmy, Y'all, Shimmy, Yay, I Like It Raw." Right? Anytime I think of raw sex, anytime I think of the word raw, period, I automatically go to my homeboy ODB. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Nah, that's what we want. See, Juju, this is what we want. And I'm gonna cam up for this. Right? I'm gonna cam up for this. This is what we want as men, right? This is what we like. I'm gonna tell y'all. If you are promiscuous, if you are, right, whatever you want to call it, right? We just want you to be honest about it, right? Just like I'm sure y'all are with us. What's that song by Tony Braxton? Just be a man about it. Whatever you do, just be a man about it, brother. Right? Whatever lifestyle you in, rest of the essence of simple. He used to say this all the time too. Whatever lifestyle you in, man, just be a man. Not only be a man, be the man. You hear me? No matter where you at in life, no matter what your lot in life is at the current time, be a man. And a man is the truth, which means you don't lie about anything, right? You did. We created a new space, y'all. I mean, you know, and that's all good, Juju, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, ain't nothing wrong with you being a freak. It's a difference between being a freak and being nasty. See, a lot of y'all girls, you're nasty. A lot of y'all girls is just nasty. A lot of you niggas is nasty. A lot of you guys are just nasty. Y'all out here eating booty, sucking on toes. I'm still weaning myself off of licking the box, which is just lascivious as anything else. I'm weaning myself off of that. I was keeping it real though, y'all. Ain't no shame in my game, man. Look, I'm the truth, man. You hear me? Nah, real shit though, Uncle Diggity, mate. I gotta keep it 100, man. Licking coochie is fornication, a branch of fornication. You know what I'm saying? The Most High didn't design our mouths to be eating no booty. The Most High didn't design your mouth to be sucking and slurping on a bell head. You know what I'm talking about? The Most High didn't design your mouth, brethren, to be looking on that girl coochie, man, eating that girl booty, man. That's not what your mouth was designed for. When God said, eat the fruit and taste thereof, he wasn't talking about that girl booty. Shout out to my nigga Simple. Rest of the essence to my nigga Simple, man. That wasn't what the Most High was talking about, man. When he said enjoy the fruit and taste thereof, he wasn't talking about that man butt. He wasn't talking about that girl booty. That ain't what he was talking about, man. You hear me? I mean, I'm just saying, you niggas is nasty, man. What my nigga Jack be saying, y'all niggas is out here eating booty smoothies. Now, I just sit up here and lick some coochie, man. I ain't about to sit up here and eat no. I ain't eating no butt. I ain't going. He said Uncle Diggity trying to act conservative. What Juju talking about, Uncle Diggity, man? Oh my God. Hey man, this is DDE. Dreams don't expire, man. I remember I had my old awkward, goofy ass little homie on the show. He cold with he got his own little clothing company, his own brand and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Dreams don't expire. You feel me? Y'all see that hoodie with the matching trucker hat? It's my little homie right here, my little homie Martin. You know what I'm talking about? Marvin, I should say. Yeah, man, we ain't fucking with the Duke shoot, man. Y'all go ahead, keep that, you nasty ass niggas, man. You nasty ass dudes out there putting y'all lip and y'all tongue on that girl booty hole, man. That's nasty. And y'all girls letting them do it, y'all nasty, right? And y'all girls that lick nigga booty hole, y'all nasty. And then the fervor, the openness that y'all chicks especially have when it comes to talk about like how you like to eat butt. On social media, I be on Facebook like, my Lord. Nothing's to the imagination anymore. And y'all wonder why we call y'all whores. You wonder why guys don't have no respect for y'all. You wonder why guys objectify y'all. You wonder why guys only want to fuck y'all. Look at fucking social engineering, man. You just look at Facebook and Instagram. That's all you see, especially girls talking about how good they suck dick, how they like to get fucked, how they like to eat butt. Like, what's wrong with y'all, man? For real, man. Like, God damn, like I said, I'm a freaky guy. I'm not a nasty guy. Though. I ain't nasty. And a lot of y'all are nasty. And it's in case in point, the title of the show, a lot of y'all girls is nasty. Oh, I know this personally. And I ain't gonna care about what you got to say about it, how you feel about it, what you got to think about it. I'm telling you, as a super swagged up, charismatic, magnetic, then traveled all across this goddamn country, hustled a little bit of here, everywhere. You know, I know a little bit of niggas everywhere, out of state, all around Ohio, everything. I did my fair, you know. I done messed around. You hear me? I done been around. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all girls ain't gonna tell me nothing different, man. Y'all girls is nasty because the majority of y'all, the overwhelmingly mass majority of y'all absolutely love to participate in raw sex. Hey, listen, Juju. That whole thing, that's my whole demo right there. The main thought going through my mind when I think about, not even me, because I don't even entertain the thought. I'm talking about when I think about just the act of someone putting their mouth in the vicinity or actually in with their tongue, someone's anus or anal region, the first thoughts that come to my mind is doo-doo and fart. That's what I'm saying. That's nasty. That's what makes it nasty, Juju. That's what makes it nasty. I forget who the one comedian was. He said, man, I ain't about to be eating no girl's ass. You just sitting on my face, your ass all in my face and shit. Just sitting there with your ass all on my face and shit. I'm sitting here thinking in my mind, like, man, I'm lame as hell. Just like the one boy that got his booty hole ate, that's trying to talk shit about Red. What's the nigga name, y'all? Y'all know I don't be paying attention to these fuck niggas, man. What's the nigga name Red just was talking about? Nigga sit up there and told that story, had a whole diatribe about how he let somebody lick his booty hole. Gay ass niggas on here. What's that nigga's name, man? Oh my God. I can't think of what the fuck nigga's name is, though, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Shit like that, man. And I'm telling you right now, girls, if a nigga let you lick his booty, do anything with his booty, he's gay. He's suffering from latent homosexual tendencies, and you know, he needs to go ahead and give his life to God. Right? I'm talking about niggas just coming on the internet, just yeah, see, See Dookie, see Dookie. There he is right there, see Dookie. That ain't his name though, Juju. What's his? C Boogie, C Boogie. Yeah, C Boogie. That's his name. Juju over there lit like a motherfucking Christmas tree. Yeah, just think, look at the ease, look at the openness that these so-called men come on the internet and just freely, openly talk about their sexual endeavors, man, their sexual, stories, their sexual escapades, if you would, so openly, so freely. You got grown, supposed to be men on the internet talking about how they got their booty hole licked out. That's just mad homo. Pause. Listen, ladies, if a dude lets you play with his butt in any form or fashion, when you reach for that nigga's anal region in any form or fashion, just playing, and that nigga don't severely rebuke and verbally eviscerate your ass after that shit, he's gay. And unless you one of these nasty girls that like gay dudes, leave him alone. Right? Because you know a lot of y'all girls love these fun boy ass dudes, man. But let's get to the topic of the show, right? Why do most women love it raw? Fellas, I want to do a poll real quick to show these ladies that's in attendance in the clouds and shit, because they ain't got the ovarian fortitude like Juju to come in the comment section and speak their piece, which is okay. But fellas, put a 1 in the chat if you have ever experienced this. Put a 1 in the chat if you have ever done this with the sole intentions of seeing if this chick was going to let you smash her raw. Have you ever knew you was going over a chick's crib to smash? You know you about to go get them chicks, man, right? And you may have been messing with this chick, maybe smashed her a couple times before. Maybe this is the first time you smashing her. But you just to see what type of broad she is, if you are, now this is from my real ones, right? I'm imagining and I'm thinking this like y'all real one like me, right? And you go over to this girl, you thinking to yourself like, I'm gonna see if this chick gonna let me smash raw, right? How many times have y'all done this experiment just to see if a chick was gonna let you smash her raw and act like you ain't had no condom, or didn't even mention anything about a condom? Put a 1 in the chat if you have experienced that. Put a 1 in the chat if you experienced about to get cheeks from a chick and she absolutely didn't even mention anything about a condom. Now, I know the first reaction for a lot of y'all chicks is going to be to say, well, you know what I'm saying, and shut up, man. Shut up. We know that. We know this, right? We know this. That's not what we're talking about, though, right? Because, and when I had this conversation offline, because like we always say, y'all control access to that box. So in the event that you are being violated, outside of that, you control access to that box. So if you don't tell a guy or bring it up to a guy or even have your own for a guy, you're nasty, right? Now, of course, you know, I got some articles and stuff, man. And we're going to listen to some of these girls talk about, oh, man, y'all got to hear this stuff, man. It's just astonishing, the stuff these girls be saying. It's just astonishing, right? I'm gonna go to this little article real quick, y'all. Y'all know I gotta come up with at least 1 or 2 articles, man. You know what I mean? Tap in and walk with us, man. Right? Women don't like how condoms feel any more than men do. Now I'm gonna stop right there for a second. Let's speak on this real quick, right? Now let me say this, ladies, right? Now, us men, of course, we don't like condoms. I don't think anybody particularly likes to use condoms as far as like how the experience of sex feels when using a condom. I don't think anybody likes that, or can I go say? I would say that most people don't like that. Although I'm pretty sure there's an amount of people that like the way it feels when they have sex using the condom. I'm pretty sure a lot of people actually enjoy that and get off on that. I'm pretty sure there's a segment of the population that actually likes that. Right? Hey, that's just a dude thing, Juju, man. I'll tell you, we just be on some weird shit. I don't know to tell you. Fuck around, wake up with this motherfucker on your forehead or something. I don't know. Oh my god, man. I don't know what that's about either, though, man. That is kind of weird, though. I gotta say, I don't know what it is about that for us dudes. Some of us, you know. Go, Professor. What it do, big bro? Oh, it's just something about I don't know. Lance Parker in the building. What's good, man? You know what I'm talking about? My nigga said shoot out to all the strawberry slayers. Yeah, man. Definitely make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all's way in, man. Wipe your feet. You know what I'm saying? When you step up in the situation, you know, tone back. You know what I mean? Y'all see the topic of the show. Why do most women like it raw? Juju. Why do most women like it raw? Let's get back to this article, y'all. All right. We're going to get back to this article. Women don't like how condoms feel any more than men do. That goes without saying. Like I just said, I don't think anybody particularly likes how sex feels using the condom. Don't like y'all know what I mean. I'm talking to a small percentage of people that actually get turned on or are aroused or get off on that. But I'm talking about the actual feeling of no one particularly likes that. So that goes without saying. But we're more focused on unprotected sex, right? And women having the power of access to that box, that magic box, like my girl Cupcake be saying, the magic box. You feel me? Y'all control access to that. So when it comes to having unprotected sex, it's safe to say that y'all control if the sex is protected or not. So if you're getting blasted up in, skeeted up in raw, it's kind of because you wanted it. Matter of fact, y'all like it. Y'all love it. Love it. Love it. Y'all y'all remember that? Y'all remember when LL Cool J said that? He said, love it. Love it. Oh my God, man. He said, love it. That nigga LL Cool J was on some bullshit. We assume that men are the only ones who don't like the way condoms feel. Maybe that's because men aren't shy about saying so, or because we never think to ask women. So imagine my surprise at the groundswell of complaints I received from women when I started asking this question on my sex survey. Do condoms impact the sensation you receive from intercourse? I've now received hundreds of complaints from women about condoms. Here are 15 women's comments representative of what most women had to say about condoms. Remember, these are comments from women, not men. One of them said, I hate using condoms. It feels like he's wrapped his penis in plastic wrap. The sensation is not a pleasurable for me, and I find that my vagina aches more afterwards. Oh my God, man. Right? That's what the first chick said. Listen to this. Now, these is chicks saying this. This is not dudes. Condoms feel less intimate. I love the way the smooth, hard penis skin feels against my skin, but I can't feel that with a condom. We use them anyway, though, because I don't like the pill and the intercourse still feels good. This chick says, I feel like I've tried just about every type of condom there is, and they all limit sensation to one extent or another. Pay attention to the recurring theme here, y'all. This chick says, we now use the NuvaRing for birth control. But when we have used condoms, the sensation is much less sensitive, and I feel like there's saran wrap between us. It simply doesn't feel as good as skin on skin. She says right here, I have used condoms, and honestly, although I would not say this to someone whose only option was condoms. What? What? So who? What you mean somebody's option who's only condoms? Like, what you mean by that's a weird statement. I'm gonna read this again. This chick said, I have used condoms, and honestly, although I would not say this to someone whose only option was condoms. What you mean your only option is condom? That don't even make sense. It does make sex a little less intimate and less pleasurable for me. Peep the recurring theme. Without a condom, this chick says right here, without a condom, every sensation is a little more intense and a little warmer. Also, the lubricants on condoms sometimes irritate me. Exactly, go, Professor, right? This chick says, when we don't use condoms, it feels great. Maybe it's partially psychological, but I enjoy feeling him inside me, uncovered. Also, him ejaculating inside of me is a sexual turn on. Pause. See? That one right there. Right? That's the one right there, y'all. That's the one right there. Most of y'all chicks, this is y'all right here, most of y'all. When we don't use condoms, it feels great. Maybe it's partially psychological, but I enjoy feeling him inside me uncovered. Also, him ejaculating in me, inside of me, is a sexual turn on. You know what I mean? We know y'all love the way that hot jism feel shooting up in your walls, man. Huh? My man Lance Parker said she got a glass of wine for Cupcake if she here. I don't know if Cupcake is in the clouds or not. She ain't in the comment section. She might be watching from the clit outs. You hear me? That's the one right there, man. I'm about to drop the link, man. I'm about to drop the link at the 45-minute mark, man. You hear me? I want some of y'all girls to sit up here and speak on this, man. You hear me? What's with this, man? Because this is going to be implicative of a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? We get to talk about single mothers, single motherhood, you know, children out of wedlock, whatnot, you know. Now, see, y'all done talk Cupcake up. Cupcake in the clouds watching. Oh, shit. Cupcake in the clouds watching. Listen, y'all, let me come up for this, man. And y'all girls need to stop for real. Y'all grown women, right? I look at my analytics, man. I know y'all girls I know y'all in attendance. I look at my analytics. Y'all girls pop in, and I'm not surprised, man. I'm a charismatic, magnetic guy. I'm handsome. You feel me? I talk about stuff that I know interests women, that women are intrigued to talk about. And I know how to talk to y'all. So I know y'all watching, right? Tap in and walk with us. Why do y'all women like it raw? Why do most women love it raw? We getting answers right here, but we want to hear it from the mouth, right? Ooh, baby, you like it raw. Yeah, baby, you like it raw. With condoms, this chick says, with condoms, I feel a difference. I like intercourse without a condom because I love the feeling of a penis inside me and our skin rubbing. I like the natural lube, but I do not have intercourse without a condom unless I am in love with the person or in a relationship, meaning I'm willing to get pregnant or willing to deal with his germs for a lifetime. I take condom sex over no sex any day. And you gotta respect this chick right here. She sound like a pro, like she got some potential, like she got some potential. Talking like that, right? Let's keep going on. Remember, it was 15 of them. I think we like halfway through. I can tell that something is different, and I prefer him without a condom. But in the end, it doesn't change that much for me. We use condoms, but there have been a few times where the horniness has gotten the better of us, and you know what happens. The difference I notice is that there is so much less sensation with condoms, even the ones that claim to be ultra thin. I never thought I would say that, but you can actually tell the difference. This chick says sensation is definitely different and less intimate. The energy exchange without condoms is palpable. Notice she said the exchange of energy. So sex is way more for y'all than it is for us, clearly. Right? And remember I just said that, y'all. Huh? Remember I just said that. Sex is more emotional for y'all than it is for us. Keep that in mind. Keep that right there at the apex front of your mind. You understand what I'm saying? Tap in, y'all. This chick says, I require more additional vaginal lubrication when a partner is using a condom. I also thrive during intimacy on a partner's reactions, sensations, and when those are reduced somewhat, so is my pleasure as well. However, unless I'm in a long-term fluid bonded relationship, that's the deal. Smart girl. This one says, I lose a lot of pleasure when we use condoms, and so does he. No, we don't. Let me stop right there, y'all. Ladies, I'm going to put y'all up on some game. Right? Ladies, I'm going to put y'all up on some game, man. If a dude tells you that he don't like using condoms because it take away the feeling, he perping. I'm telling you, as a man who had plenty of sex, protected sex majorly, I mean, it's a difference, but not really. You hear me? Really is no difference with the condom on for us. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Not that much, not like it is for y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and if a nigga say something different than what I'm saying, he lying or he don't get cheeks. Right? Of course, it's a difference between smashing cheeks raw and using a condom. Of course, there's a difference. It's a difference. It's not so much of a difference that it's like, oh, I just can't do it. No, if a man says that, he's lying and he's just saying that to riz you up. You as a woman should be more ganged up than that. I'm telling you, as a man, as a real one, I done smashed hella chicks. I'm not bragging. I'm just being honest with y'all. And I'm telling you, majority of chicks I've had sex with them using condoms. And I'm telling you right now, there's really not that much of a difference for us. Number one fly guy, my brethren in the building. Come on, y'all, man. We got to keep it 100, man. See, this is the difference between us and y'all. See, we going to keep it real, right? I'm going to keep it 1,000. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all ain't going to keep it 100 with each other. Y'all going to be like saying the stuff these girls are saying. See, I'm going to keep it 100. Look, bruh, Yeah, it's a difference in the feeling, but it's not that much of a difference, to be honest with you. Really not. It's really not. That's why I don't understand. I mean, I understand, but this is why I be telling you, nigga, it take what, maybe 2 or 3 seconds to put a condom on, right? So, a lot of dudes, you already know, a lot of dudes is just nasty, ladies. So that means y'all nasty too. So that's what I say. I ain't trying to smell like dudes dudes is nasty too. And if you out here just hitting chicks raw because you too lazy to put on a condom, because that's what it boils down to. Josephine Coupling in the building, what's good, man? That's what it boils down to. It boils down to just laziness, like how y'all girls use the excuse of, oh, I want to have a protective style as an excuse for putting weave in your hair or going to the gym. It's just laziness. That's all it is. It's laziness. Just like with these dudes, they're just lazy and nasty. It takes all of maybe 2 to 3 seconds to put a condom on. Maybe. Come on, man. Okay, 5 seconds, but you got to open them up, I'm going to put y'all up on some game, man. Listen here. Hey, when you know you about to get some cheeks, hey, brethren, young brethren especially, safe sex. The young brethren, when you know you about to get some cheeks, when you at her crib or she at your, or whatever the situation may be, when you know you about to get them cheeks, you take your condom and you put it under your side of the bed, under the pillow where you're going to be at, so it's easy access to it. That way you can just grab, you can just be laying on the bed, you and them bust down, and you can just hit them with this move. Gang for you, young brother. Strap up, protect yourself. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? Listen, when you go over to the girl, listen, stop going to these girls' houses, man. You hear me? For one, until vetted them to a degree to where you feel comfortable, like that's some cool shit for you to do. Right? But when you get in the cheeks, you get the condom, you get the gym, you get the shell, right? You get your shell, preferably, right? Preferably. You hear me, y'all? Preferably. Preferably one of these, man. Right? And T, what's good, baby? You already know it's ladies' night and the feeling's right. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Right? And we talking about why do most women love it raw. Now, in about 2 minutes, I'm about to drop this link. And I want y'all to sit up there and come up here and talk about this, man. Young brother, you get your condom when you know you about to get them cheeks. So you make sure you use the condom to increase the probability of you actually, because I know a lot of you niggas is nasty. Y'all be going over to these girls' houses with condoms and still don't use them. So to all my young brothers out there that's going to be smart and safe and intelligent and responsible and mature, get your condom. When you know you're going to get them cheeks, you put the condom right there under the pillow where you're going to be laying at. Right there. So that way you ain't got to reach into your pants. You ain't got to reach into your coat. You ain't got to be like, oh, I left it in the car. It's going to be right there on deck. Get you a 3-pack of condoms, Magnums, Trojan Magnums, or whatever brand works for you. Right? Pause. And you get you a 3-pack minimum. Most of you niggas ain't going to use more than one of these, man. Most of you young niggas is drugged up. You old niggas too. Y'all drugged up. Y'all ain't got no stamina. You don't drink your gallon of water and a half to 2 gallons a day. You ain't in that gym. You ain't watching what you eating. You're smoking. You're drinking. You're drugging. Right? And your stamina just ain't that. So you're only going to probably use one anyway. But just in case, get you the 3-pack. The 3-pack should suffice. right? Right? And you put this condom right there under that pillow. That way you could just reach under there, right there. No excuse. No excuse for not strapping up. Right? That's why I'm 41 years young and only got one daughter. And I'm telling y'all, get y'all's ass in that gym, man. All of y'all. Get y'all's ass in the gym. Trust me, y'all gonna be glad y'all did. These times we about to be coming. Let's finish reading this. Right? I lose a lot of pleasure when we use condoms, and so does he. No, we do not. It just feels weird and almost platonic to a degree. Huh? I want to feel my husband and for him to feel me. What? So this is a married girl? Why are y'all a married couple using condoms? That don't make sense. Sometimes condoms can actually cause pain if I'm not wet enough. Oh my God. We use condoms, but when I have unprotected sex, it's a lot softer and more enjoyable. You think? She says, this girl say, we use condoms and they seem to feel more smooth than the natural friction of the skin on skin. I don't like them, but I enjoy putting it on him. It is arousing, or watching him put them on is good too. She's just a freak. I'm not suggesting that women stop using condoms, but I see no reason to ignore the negative impact that condoms can have on women's sexual pleasure, because it's an inconvenient fact for those of us who promote safe sex. Fortunately, there are things you can do to help minimize the undesired effects of condoms. Here's an extensive list of condom sample packet links that I've created because it's important for couples to right? And that was for like couples, I guess. You feel me? Oh, you already know, go Professor, man. We'll holler at you, brother. Right? Yeah, y'all, man. You know? Right? Here go that link right there, man. Y'all get on up in here and talk about this, man. Why do most women love it raw? Right? Why do most women love it raw? Now, we just got a few examples. You know what I'm saying? And you know that them girls was, I guess that was for chicks that's in couples. Man, listen, y'all, man.
Want to know, like, do you prefer to go raw or with a condom?
Well, I love my steak raw, so I want it to bleed. So I like it raw. Licky, licky. Subscribe to Talking Man.
Where from you? Ireland.
Oh my God.
Serbia.
England.
You from it? No way. Oh my God. You drop them now.
He out here interviewing bitches that are trash.
Greece and Cyprus. Field. Scotland.
Oxford, Scotland.
Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton. That's it.
From heaven. Oh, heaven.
That's
Sorry.
That's British.
I'm from Australia.
Australia.
I'm really. We're not Napa, babe. It's
Are you?
How am I? My name's Emily.
I'm Ellen.
Emmy.
Are you from UK?
Really
I'm
nice.
from Essex. Yeah, we go to uni and all.
Okay.
I don't
So,
think
like,
it is.
what are
No,
some-
ask a funny question.
What are some of the freakiest things you've done in Ayana, bro?
The freakiest? Emily went to the army barracks, but that's not really that freaky, just a bit long.
Okay. What about you?
Well, I've only been 2 days having had sex yet, so I'm a bit annoyed about that. Okay. I think we're gonna go back.
Raw or with a condom?
It depends.
What about you?
In INAB, you should have a condom because you don't know where these boys have been. You might get chlamydia or something. Imagine. Or HIV, and that's not good.
Go for like.
Sorry.
Like, do you prefer the raw or with a condom?
Well, it feels better without a condom. No, it's not. It feels better without a condom. Absolutely. But in that PF, it's safe. Yeah, exactly.
And in it's not safe. So you must use a condom. On the first date, can you go raw?
Can it go wrong?
Can you go raw on the first date?
I'll go wrong. No, not in Napa. If you know that they're a loser, they haven't tried it.
Notice she said not in Napa. So I guess they're in Napa Valley. Listen to this chick.
I'm looking real chocolate right here outside, right? Hello to all. Welcome back. I am here today with another video. Yes, and as you can see here today, I'm sporting my head wrap once again. Sporting the glasses.
Y'all head wrap hoes be killing me, man.
Yes.
You head wrap chicks be killing me.
Today's video is going to be about my experience yesterday, and then I'm going to go into another topic. So, I did have an experience yesterday that I never thought I would have in life, really. So, I went to Arizona State University yesterday, and I believe their Black Medical Student Association was holding an event called Sex in the Dark, and so I participated in being a guest speaker there. And I went and I told my story, my experience with herpes, and my experience with STIs, period, being in college as a student, etc. And I think that it went really, really, really well. I never thought I would ever have the opportunity to do something like that. So it was really amazing, and it was very, very rewarding. The feeling that I had.
Do y'all hear this girl, man? Uncle Diggity, can you hear me, bro?
I hear you, bro. You hear me?
Yeah, do y'all hear this girl, man?
Yeah, I hear that. Unfortunately, yeah, I hear that.
I'm about to keep playing, man. Let's go, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Did she say chlamydia? Damn.
Again, I never thought I would ever have guys, period, being a medical student. The Black Medical Student Association was holding an event called Sex in the Dark, and so I participated in being a guest speaker there. And I went and I told my story, my experience with herpes, and my experience with STIs, period, being in college as a student.
Not the jump out boys. That's what we call the herpes the jump out boy. Yeah.
And I think that it went really, really, really well. I never thought I would ever have the opportunity to do something like that. So it was really amazing, and it was very, very rewarding. The feeling that I had while I was doing it, the feeling that I got at the end, it was definitely rewarding and something that I could see myself doing. And I do believe that specific event opened the door for opportunities that, again, I never thought I would have. So I do hope to continue doing things like that, and hopefully I can touch more people than just through YouTube. I want to touch as many people as I can. I definitely want to do that. That's my goal. So that was an amazing experience. So overall, yesterday was a very beautiful day for me. And anyone who knows me personally knows that my energy is so... I feel like I look like a sag bastard. I don't have a bra on.
She got some tig old bitties.
Find one that matched, and this, you need like a black bra for sure, or a nude bra, or a white bra. I wouldn't go white. I really don't like when people wear white bras with white shirts so that you don't see your bra through your shirt. Oh, my thoughts on them, but I want to let you guys know why I feel the way I do and go into a little bit of depth on on why I don't like condoms. For one, they're just very, very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable for me. Like, I don't know about
Says the chick who had, man.
anybody else, but I naturally got that juicy fruit. The lubrication of my vagina is immaculate by itself. So,
and this is what I be saying, man. Y'all chicks be bragging about how wet y'all's coochie is, man. Just understand that. Me, Kimmer, when y'all brag about how wet y'all coochie is and how good it is and whopping all of that, y'all understand that when we hear y'all talk like that publicly, we automatically put y'all in the category of a whore. It's not respectable. And the only thing we thinking about is smashing you. That's it.
I would say I would say we get the same feeling. I mean, like when we brag on our size and shit, how y'all feel about us bragging on our size and shit like that. That's kind of the similarity right there and shit.
Right.
I mean, sometimes your shit don't even be all that. I mean, your shit be regular than the motherfucker.
They all the same.
Yeah, you know that should be
honest with you, man. Out of all the chicks I done smashed in my life, I can't sit up here and say that this one's box was better than this one's box. It's all y'all's box is pretty much the same. The only thing that makes a chick's box good box is how you feel towards her, how attracted you are. So you ain't really gotta feel anything about it. This is how it physically attracted you. Like if you a pretty girl and I really, really like you, like look good to me. Like when I think of like the type of girl I like, your shape and stuff, and you got a nice body and all that, that's what makes you have good box because you look good. But as far as just the box itself, like it's pretty much all the same.
I mean, in my experience, I've learned that good box has to be given to you. You know, every chick got one, but she may not know how to use it properly, or she may not be giving it to you properly. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it go along the lines of if she like you and shit like that, how she feel about you and shit like that. If y'all fighting, she might be like a grudge fucker or some expert grudge fucker or some shit like that. But for the most part, good cooch has to be given to you. Carry on.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? And also that what goes along with that, you know what I'm saying, is that I say, man, it's all the same, man, for real. But with the exception, because it's a few of y'all chicks out there, like my brother Uncle Diggity just said, that actually know how to use y'all's vagina. And very few of you dudes are ever going to experience this. You hear me? But when you do, if you're not strong, you hear me? If you're not testicularly fortified with this goddamn game as a man, you will fall victim to this. See, you niggas is falling victim to just regular box that just about every one of these bras got. But when you come across a chick who actually knows how to use her box, that's a different situation. And a lot of you niggas ain't never experienced that stuff. So you got to soak up some game so you know how to handle yourself if you ever come across that. But the question remains, ladies, why do most of y'all love it raw? Notice I didn't say like. I said love. What was the main thing that you call Uncle Diggity from when I was reading all them articles? What was the main recurring thing?
The way they really the way it felt without the motherfucker. Like they basically prefer the feeling of not having that shit. I mean, I'm surprised none of them said they were allergic to latex, because that was the reoccurring lie coming up and shit. Like when I was younger and shit, they was all allergic to fucking condoms and latex and shit. But ironically, none of them comments said that though. That's I find that funny.
That stuck out to me too, Uncle Diggy. That's why you my nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking the exact same thing. I wonder how, because that was when we was kids. Girls that hit you with the, man, I'm allergic to latex. Then I used to hit chicks. I used to hit the chicks with this, Uncle Diggity. little nasty ass girl. This is polyurethane.
Yeah, I got that special. This ain't that latex. This that other. This that. It's that saran.
I got that polyurethane. You know what I'm saying? Got that old lamb skin. And we'll talk about that later. But yeah, though, man. Ladies, why do y'all love it raw? Yeah, baby, I love it raw. Right?
Condoms just fuck up the whole process, just ruin everything for me. Like I do not produce the same amount of lubrication with a condom as I do without. So for me, of course, that makes the experience a lot greater. And I just feel like I don't want this plastic barrier. Like, to me, it's not intimate. It's not attractive. If you're like me and you fully participate in sex, vaginal and oral, it doesn't taste nice. Condoms taste fucking gross. Disgusting. Yeah, once you take it off, the taste is still there, and it tastes gross. It smells gross. It smells disgusting. Like, I seen this meme, and it was like, condom sex, at the end of condom sex, it smells like AutoZone. And that is so true. It's so true, because it smells like a whole rubber factory when you're having sex with a condom. Like, it's just so unattractive to me, honestly. It just makes me not want to have sex. And I've always felt like if I have to have sex with a condom on, I'd just rather not have sex.
What? 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 Did y'all hear what this broad just said, man?
The same woman to go use a rubber device to get off, though. That's crazy. You don't want a real one wrapped in rubber. You go use a rubber motherfucking device, though. That's wild.
Yeah, man. You hear me? Did y'all hear what this girl just said, man? Juju, what's going on?
Hello. I'm not gonna be long.
It's all good, man. Go ahead.
I hate
you over there sipping on that old bumpy face, huh?
Juju ass finna snuff somebody tonight, man. She on some bullshit.
I am. I might hit somebody with a hammer.
She on some bullshit.
So Juju, man, why do women love it raw?
I hate these conversations because it makes you feel like a whore. It makes you feel like such a whore when you discuss this. But
hey, man, own up.
Fuck it. Okay, so I will say it just feel better. I just feel, but you feel the whole thing. You feel the meat. You feel the wisp. Condoms, they make you, makes you feel like your coochie burning. The latex is a little uncomfortable. I don't know. It just drives me up. Like, it's just access denied, broken coochie.
I noticed that's what a lot of chicks say. They say it drives them up. And this is the question I got to ask y'all. Do y'all understand why it drives you up?
I don't know. I never knew that answer.
See, most condoms are made with either latex or polyurethane, right? Now, polyurethane is natural chemical makeup composition. It's going to irritate you. It's going to irritate you. You hear me? Not to mention that ointment they put on, the Noxonil 9, sometimes it's not in the Noxonil 9. They just say this. Sometimes it's industrial fluid. All right? They use this same industrial fluid. Some of y'all go to Dollar Tree and think y'all buying olive oil for $1. No, that's industrial fluid. All right? It's a byproduct of the soybean industry, processing industry. Anyway, that's what they putting on them condoms. But when you come to polyurethane and latex is more preferable, you know what I'm saying? Because latex is kind of like when I say it's more natural. But that polyurethane is something different though, man. But that's the reason why that should be drying your coochie up, because it's the chemical composition of the actual rubber coming in contact with your skin that's like your body's natural reaction to it. So with that being said, now walk with me, y'all. When it comes to condoms were not originally designed for men to use for protecting sex. How many of y'all knew that? Who knows what the original use and the original design for condoms actually was?
For the toilet.
You said the toilet.
Yeah, what was it used for?
What the fuck? This is the toilet. What? You said the toilet?
What was the use for?
No, did you say the toilet? No, let me just make sure I'm correct. You said the
This is
toilet?
stupid, bro.
Juju, you gotta lay off the gym, baby. Not the original use for them for to cover the rifles in World War I.
What you saying?
That was the original purpose for condoms.
That's a pretty fucking stupid reason to have a rubber
But
condom to cover a rifle.
They realized, especially in Vietnam, that these soldiers was having sex with the girls over there, and they were contracting diseases. So they had a dual purpose, and then it went from being used for that. Now they use for what we use them for now. The polyurethane ones especially. So you know what I mean, but you know now listen here, we having this conversation not to point fingers and be like, oh, you a whore, you're nasty, ha ha, you a slut, ha. No. It's just an open conversation because regardless, this is one of the reasons why I want to have a conversation. Regardless, we know, especially for y'all chicks, it kind of messes up the feeling. The feeling really ain't that much of a difference for us. And as far as that's another aspect that I hope y'all caught when I was reading that article. Notice that they was talking about how the feeling and the sensation, they talking about the intimacy. See, this is akin to that whole thing about it being a vibe. Niggas leaving with clubs with niggas they vibing with and shit. All right. So it's all about a vibe, especially with y'all chicks. Y'all love y'all's vibes, man. But when it comes to that, why y'all love it raw, you know, of course we could just keep it surface level with the, you know, it just feels like physically it don't feel good. But see, it's an intimacy thing going on here, man. Something more deep than that. You know what I'm saying? Juju, how you ever told a guy this before? Let me ask, you mind if I ask you something personal, Juju?
Go ahead.
Have you ever said to a guy, now I'm not just saying no random ass nigga like you just out here, this the nigga you was rocking with, a nigga you liked, right? And you wanted to get that nigga some of that box, man, and you gave him some of that box, and you like this nigga. You hear me? And have you ever told, put a one in the chat too, have you ever told a guy, I want to feel you inside of me? You ever told a guy that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just love hearing y'all say this stuff because I know these are conversations y'all shy away from. Right? And we got to have them. Ladies,
I said a lot of stuff though. I said, you know, I saw somebody slap the hell out of me before. I saw some. I mean, I'm just saying. See
what I'm saying? Y'all just this is you know. Ladies, put a one in the chat if you ever told a guy that before. Be honest, man. You know. I respect Juju for being open and honest and coming up and just having and chopping it up. Because I know a lot of y'all, when y'all see this, like I know that's going to, you know, I know it's going to make you shy away in here, but something, it just draws you to it, and you got to like, well, what they talking about?
I told somebody to, well, I told my ex to take my wig off and wear it.
What?
Please don't tell me that nigga did that. Please don't tell me he did it. Please don't tell me he did it. Please don't tell me he did that.
Right there, man.
Whoa.
Dudes, don't be doing that. Listen here, man.
This is 2023. Y'all better get creative.
Nah, man, fuck all that, man. We don't put no wig. No, ma'am.
We ain't throwing on no wig, Juju. What you talking about? Who the hell? What type of dude? How you gonna feel as a real one that this chick gonna have any respect for you after you done sit there and put a wig on at her behest?
Juju trolling, bro. Don't even follow her. Don't even follow her down that alley,
nigga. She just sit up there messing with one of them corny ball ass niggas in fucking Fort Greene and said, try the wig on, and he was just so enamored, shocked that he was even about to actually get
I
them
mean,
chicks
it was
that
a
he
good
put that
wig.
fucking wig on.
It was short and curly. It was a
That nigga
nice
put that
Oh,
damn
wow.
wig on his lame ass.
Wow.
Hey, Uncle Diggity, you would be surprised at some of the stories these girls that stood here and told me about these niggas, man.
Man,
That's
look,
another reason why I wanted to have the show tonight too, because you know what I'm saying, a lot of y'all girls, and of course on the flat out all out basis, we know that it, you know, the feeling, the sensation, we know that has something to do. We know that's why most chicks don't like condoms, though. You hear me? But like I said, it goes a little bit deeper, man. I didn't say why y'all don't like it raw. I said why y'all love it raw. Right? And according to what this girl was saying, you know what I'm saying? Listen to some more of this chick right here, man.
Have sex with you, like, I don't have time. I mean, shit, I've been making some time. Because look at me. I just don't like them. Like, why can't we just talk about being tested and STIs and just trust each other so we just have freely open, raw sex without getting STIs or...
Okay, so stop right there, y'all. Right? Seriously, man. Seriously, though. You hear me? Real shit, you know that nigga did that shit, man. You niggas is super, super fun boys out here, low key out here for real, man. Role playing and shit like that, man. All that lascivious shit. Listen, who really is going to take the time to go to the goddamn health department, get tested, and be like, okay, we're tested now. We can have raw sex.
Not me, because I don't play that shit. No, me.
I mean, come on, like Juju, like I mean, that sounds good. It sounds real good. Or you know, we went to the health department. We both got tested. Blah blah blah. Man, shut up, man. Who the hell doing that?
Now,
Nah,
Juju,
2023, you got, because you getting monkeypox and all this other nonsense. Nah.
now Juju sounding all conservative and shit now. Look at this.
Nah, but on some
Damn.
real shit though, Juju though, man. Going to the health department. Seriously?
No, but you could go to the nearest clinic.
You still go to where now?
The nearest clinic. You don't gotta go to the health department.
Yeah, well, even the health, but to the clinic though too. Like, is we really about to go to the clinic though?
Hell yeah, the results come back in 2 days.
Damn, see, I ain't never did it before, so I don't know that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though, low key. Look,
I mean, I'm not saying
health.
nothing wrong with it though. I'm just saying, like, I hear people talk about that, but like people are actually really doing that. Like, I just
realistically, people really aren't doing that. Realistically,
nah, people really not. With the people that are though.
This is the reason why I said though, because I'm saying I've been seeing here lately that a lot of people be saying that though. I'm like, man, the amount that I'm hearing people, I'm like, man, people ain't going to the damn health. I ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But now that I realize that it's a 2-day process, I'm like, oh, well, okay, well, there might be a little validity to that then. But you know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with it if you're gonna be in a, you know, I guess if y'all not going to be in a committed relationship with each other, but y'all come to consensus and say, look, I like smashing you, chick, or chick saying to a dude, hey, I like the way you smash me. You know what I'm saying? How about we go to the clinic, right, and get tested, because I want you to smash me raw. That sounds goofy, right? Don't that sound goofy?
Nah, it sounds silly, but you really gotta do that. It'd be like that.
So with that being said, Juicy, so this brings another aspect to it. So with that being said, now we gotta talk about potentially getting pregnant. So are the birth control is involved at this point too?
Oh, absolutely. I have an IUD.
Oh, IUD. So
it's the one that goes inside of you.
I'm hip to with the IUD. I'm just saying, like, God damn, what's up with you, OG? Now think about this, y'all. Think about the extents that could potentially be gone to in order to pursue safe raw sex. Because you know you love it raw, ladies.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know how you would be safe because even when you're in a relationship, everybody's still stepping out that relationship raw dogging somebody else. So how would you're gonna be going to the clinic every week?
Damn. I hope not every week. God damn.
Damn.
Nigga, you in the wrong relationship if you got to go to the clinic and check every goddamn week. God damn.
So, like, I don't mean to be, but it's like my age group and down, it's dating scene is terrible. It's terrible out here.
Everybody just smashing each other, like, and it's cool though, man. Matter of fact, I got some more clips for y'all. Hold on. Let's get back to it. Right? Let's get this nasty ass girl. It's gonna talk about some herpes and all that stuff. Like you can somehow be cured from herpes. Bitch, you still got that shit. It's crazy as hell, man.
Yeah, you can't cure herpes, right?
Oh, come on, man. Quit playing with me, man.
Why not? Hey, I'm in. Hey, so you never had sex without a condom?
Whoa!
I'm just asking. It's a general question.
They are in Chicago for Mexican Independence Day.
I'm sorry, Asian. Yeah, I was gonna say.
So you did it, white guy?
I love white guys.
You have to be white. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of girls who would be down. Would be down for a big dick.
Oh.
What up? How y'all been? Fucking off the shit. Mike, I ain't seen y'all in a minute. I seen y'all last week. Just want to say what's up to y'all. Stay tuned.
I don't know. I actually thought I'm in Chicago, but I think I ended up in Mexico. I don't know.
All right, first question. What race would you not date?
Indian.
Indian, why?
Yeah. I don't know.
Say it. Why?
I
All right.
don't know.
All right, next question. Do you prefer condoms or no condoms?
What the fuck? Okay.
It's a general question.
It depends on the person.
So, like, it depends on how long you've known them and stuff?
Yeah.
How crazy this is. You're gonna...
That seems to be the mean answer right there, man.
That's it. That's the politically correct answer.
The politically correct.
The politically correct answer.
First question, what race would you not date?
White. I only date Mexicans.
You only date Mexicans? Why?
White? Why white or white?
Why?
White people are just like, no.
What about you?
I only date Mexicans because I love my culture. I don't see myself marrying another culture. I'm sorry. I mean, I would try it.
Condoms or no condoms?
I don't know. I'm a virgin.
I accuse you of camping.
Did y'all hear what she said?
I'm not.
He said, I'll accuse you of capping.
Yes.
What about you?
I like girls, so.
So what y'all be doing?
I be chilling. Just be fucking. I don't know.
You be fucking? Like,
Shut up.
Really attached to them. Is it me?
You're not attracted?
Yeah, I'm not attracted to them.
Okay. All right, next question.
I mean, it's just honest, right?
It might just be you, but...
Yeah, it's just my preference.
All right, next question is 6 inches long enough or no?
Pause, man.
Whatever you drink.
Pause. Hey, I'm about to cut this dude video off just because he said that whole ass shit. Listen, y'all dudes out here who do the content where y'all be asking people questions, hold your phone off in their mouth and shit, man. Don't ask homo-ass questions like that, dude. Man, and this is what I'm saying about y'all young generation, man. Y'all just like so, it's like, man, y'all just so homo-erotic in this time.
Them asking questions like that gonna get their feelings hurt.
Ask that question. I'm not ever gonna ask another woman anything. Like, I'm not gonna do that. For one, I don't care. Two, I'm a man. It's none of my business, and I'm not like, come on. I'm not gonna ask a chick nothing like that. Like, That's kind of homo a little bit, man.
No,
what's the perfect size for you?
That's
that's the question I would have if you was intimately me and you on a one-on-one, but not just in public, just asking random chicks like, "Hey man, does a guy's cock size matter to you?" Like, pause, man. Pause.
It don't even matter, man. Get this one or get on, bro. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what you into that far and shit. That's a crazy ass question for a dude to even ask like a chick. That's why that whole scenario is weird to me, bro.
Ooh, baby, they like it raw.
Uncle Diggity, we gotta get you out of your box.
Without.
I'm good where I'm at. It's safe in here.
What you just say, Juju?
We gotta get Uncle Diggity out his box. He's too conservative.
What you mean out of his box, though?
He gotta act like a nigga sometimes, like us, the rest of us.
No, man, fuck that. Nigga, acting like a nigga get your ass in trouble and shit, man. Fuck that. Fuck that. It's enough niggas running around and shit, man. We need some responsible niggas in the mix. You know what I mean? Yeah, we need some responsible shit in the mix.
Like, I would never ask, like, come on, OG. Like, I'm not going to ask that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I ask that question? I don't care. I'm not going to ask no chick, no homo-ass fun boy shit like that, man.
It is kind of stupid. That's like asking a man, do you like it tight or loose? Like,
yeah, like that's dumb as fuck, though. Like,
that's funny right there.
On the Las Vegas Strip. Let's go find the truth. Does it feel better?
Yes.
Can you notice the difference?
Yeah.
A lot of difference from a female?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
No, I never done.
No, it feels better without?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Have you tried it both ways a lot? How much different is it for a girl?
A lot different.
What do you think of this?
None, but you got to be in love and trust them.
Yeah, like if I'm talking about disease-free, and it does feel better as a female.
Yeah. Condoms all the way.
Condoms.
Yeah.
Does it feel better? Like go away from like the disease side. Like what feels better?
I honestly haven't done it without a condom because I'm very safe.
Good answer in front
That's
of my mom.
what's up, man. That's true.
You prefer sex without a condom?
Correct.
And can you notice a big difference as a female?
I don't think it's a big difference.
For a guy, it's a huge difference. It is like this feeling.
He's lying.
Much difference.
Listen, ladies, listen. When you hear fuck niggas say shit like that, man, they are lying to y'all. They telling y'all that because they thinking that that's gonna have somehow make you want to give them the cheeks. But I'm telling you as a guy, right? And I'm not saying there's some guys out there who, you know, whatever. But I'm saying for the most part, overwhelming mass majority, there's not a real big difference for us. You hear me? I mean, it's a difference, but it's not so much of a difference like nah. All y'all's boxes feel the same. And it really don't feel too much different with a condom. I mean, it really doesn't, man. I mean, you feel me, Uncle Diggity? You know, being real, being honest.
Yeah, I hear.
Like, it's really not that much of a difference for real. That's why I'm just gonna say you niggas is just lazy and nasty, right? And y'all chicks is too, man. Out there letting dudes smash y'all raw, man.
No.
Raw?
No condom.
Big difference or little?
Okay, but it's a big difference, but don't be fucking everybody raw. That's not cute.
You heard it here, guys. Have you got 3 yeses for me? Yes.
Yeah.
It's better?
But
It's safer, obviously.
protection. Yeah. Yes.
Do you prefer it with or without?
Without
What is the difference?
a lot.
You guys are in sync. Big differences, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Jeez.
If it's with someone you trust, without a condom is better. As
feels
long
better?
as you're being safe. As long as you're being safe.
Can you feel the difference as a girl?
Yes.
Much or not?
What?
Is it a big difference?
Yes.
It's huge for a guy.
Yes. It's a difference for a girl.
Without.
What do you mean without? Is that like
Wait, say that again?
sex with a condom? What feels better?
Yeah, without. That's
Without.
obvious.
I'm not a girl. I don't know this.
Without.
So you gotta tell my audiences. Without.
But get tested.
Okay.
But I would never do it with a stranger, so definitely
Definitely without.
Oh, without.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
You feel it more. Like it's just, yeah.
It makes a huge difference.
Yes.
It does.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Oh my
like
God,
rubbing versus patting.
That's a good answer.
Rather not. I don't want to answer that one because I don't want to influence anybody to go out here and have raw sex. You know what I mean?
Okay, I like that.
No way.
Yeah, without.
Yeah, totally
What's the
without.
difference? Tell me the difference.
You can feel the rubber.
You can.
You can feel the like suction.
I think friction's a little bit of it too.
Really?
You can feel the friction. Yeah.
So what's friction?
Yeah.
What if it has ridges?
Ah. So what's better, with ridges or without?
Without. Definitely without.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
I can tell
I
you.
was gonna say that. I like
Oh yeah,
that.
without.
Experience that.
Yeah, right?
Married.
No, I usually don't actually.
Busted.
Yeah, we never. That's not a. That's not something I like. Like.
So you don't need to.
Yeah.
Oh,
Without.
please throw it away. I don't want to deal with it.
You're my favorite person.
No, I don't want to deal with that.
Should you
I don't-
answer
I
this
don't
one?
like that.
I agree.
Do you want to hear the answer to this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, whatever.
Do you have sex without condom?
Yes.
And it feels better?
Yeah.
What is the
yes,
main
of
difference for a
course.
female? What is the main difference?
You know, it's not.
Does it just not slide as well? Does it not as sensitive? What is it?
It's just
doesn't
like a
feel
waste of
real.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a waste of time. Waste of time, guys. Don't have sex with condom.
You over there interviewing these wasted ass chicks. I see Juju just went ahead and dropped out.
Juju ducking the fade and shit, man. That Jen
Nah,
kicked
Juju,
in on
I got hella love for Juju, hella respect for Juju. Juju came up here, she kept it 100. You know what I'm talking about? But see, when it comes to why do most women love it raw, it goes deeper than just, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now think about the dominoes effects of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? You see, ask that shit. So what you trying to do? Compare notes? I'm just saying, you know, this leads to a lot of stuff though, because this, you know, we know that the majority of chicks, you know what I'm saying, if asked the question, what would you prefer? Of course, they're going to say without a condom, right? But notice that, you know what I'm saying, there's a couple girls who said they was married. Notice most of these chicks, they're probably single. Most of them are single. They're young, single, being promiscuous. You feel me? Having sex, multiple sex partners, raw. You know what I mean? So another aspect of the show tonight is to shine light, right, on the effects of this sexual liberation thing. Y'all remember the part in Half Baked when they were smoking with Willie Nelson, and he said, you know how much condoms used to cost back in the day? And he said, I don't know, we didn't use them. You know what I'm talking about? You remember that part from Half Baked? Yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know, it's just I know it's a controversial, it's a sticky situation, sticky topic to talk about the half for a conversation, though. But you know what I'm saying? I think when we get to the basis of why women, like I say, not like it raw, but love it raw, right? Why do y'all love it raw? That's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? And then when we start actually getting into this and dissecting and getting into it, it always goes back to a feeling. So then, like I say, this stuff, it stems from stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, you ain't supposed to be out here having multiple sex partners anyway, simply because your box ain't even designed for that. I mean, she said smell like AutoZone. Yeah, I did peep that, like not AutoZone.
Damn.
I said, damn. What type of rubber do you? Nah, that ain't the rubber. Ain't no. I ain't. Listen here. I ain't never got done smashing using the condom. It felt like I was inside AutoZone after. If I'd have smelled anything that would have reminded me of AutoZone after smashing the chick using a goddamn golden ticket, oh man, I would never call that. I would, man. Listen, I've never.
AutoZone smell like tires, bro. That's
tires though. Like
damn.
Don't smell like no damn tires. That's blowing it out of proportion right there, man. Just if you're nasty, just say you're nasty. You hear me? But this whole going to the clinic thing, though, man, like, look at the levels that some chicks, even if they're not actually doing this, what I don't think a lot of I'm not saying there's no chicks who be like, let's go to the clinic. I'm pretty sure that happens, but for the most part, that's not happening. But just look at the levels, even psychologically, mentally, that she'd be willing to go to put on this, you know, charade for sakes, whatever, but still wanting to have unprotected sex, because we know what are the results of having unprotected sex is children. You know what I'm saying? And of course, STDs and STIs and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Notice that she focused on saying stuff about getting a disease. She didn't say anything about becoming pregnant. She didn't say anything about, conceiving a child. Right? So this kind of coincides with that whole mindset of chicks would rather be mothers before they're a wife. And this feeling of is I want to say it's damn near overwhelming, because I'm just saying, man, out of my life, man, Uncle Diggity, I'm pretty sure you can agree with me to some point too, depending on what your experience was, right? I've noticed over the years, man, that chicks, and I just come to the point, it's beyond just not liking condoms, because like you said, the girls used to say all the girls used to say they're allergic to latex and all that. No, it's not that you don't like condoms, right? Y'all like and love getting smashed raw. Why? You hear me? And then on top of that, don't be wanting to deal with the full consequences of having such a practice in your life heavy anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because what's going to be the ultimate result of continued unprotected sex is a child eventually. Now, Juju said she had the IUD, right? Now, and this is another part of the conversation too, Uncle D. Think about the IUD and all that stuff. So the IUD is put in to prevent you from getting pregnant as a result of having unprotected sex, but they don't protect you from contracting an STI or STD. And then you'll get this argument right here, Uncle D. I know you probably heard this too. Condoms don't prevent transmitted STDs, right?
Shit,
you heard that before?
I've heard that, but how so? I mean, if the motherfucker break off up in there or something like that, or
so that was to say, in the event that the condom breaks, right? In the event that the condom breaks and you happen to be inside some diseased, infested, virus infected cooch, then of course you could possibly. But 9 times out of 10, the condom's not going to break. So STDs is almost 99.99% effective against transmitting sexual diseases. Now, am I suggesting that you smash a chick who like this girl done sit up there and told you she done experienced with herpes? Or are you going to smash a chick who tells you she got fucking herpes, man? You going to smash her?
Not at all.
But see, that's the thing, man. A lot of you nasty niggas will. Oh, I'm taking what's the stuff called? Valtrex, or taking whatever the stuff is. You hear me?
I'm like, good on that, bro. Yeah.
And this is the results of sexual freedom, man. You know, most chicks, especially controlling access to sex, don't like to have protected sex. And when in the situation, due to personal experience, I know personally, most chicks are not going to say nothing to you about wearing a condom. Most chicks don't even carry condoms in their purse. This is what's crazy that I've learned too about a lot of y'all promiscuous girls. A lot of y'all girls are promiscuous and basking in your sexual liberation and freedom, right? And y'all having sex, hopping from dick to dick, whatever, right? But y'all don't be having condoms though. Right?
They gotta buy dinner and condoms and shit like that. You couldn't even buy the condoms, bitch. Like, God. All right, look, I'm gonna come get you. I'm gonna pay for everything else. You know, could you buy the condom at least? You know what I mean? Like, damn.
right? Just think about, you know, and I say this to say though, right? Because you know, it got to be some accountability on the point, man, right? Now I'm not saying, you know, because I'm pretty sure Juju's responsible. Juju, she's what, 32 or something like that. She ain't got no kids. So even if Juju has been exploring her sexual freedom and revolution, or I mean her liberation, I would assume that she's doing so responsibly, right? But that's the exception to the rule. Most of y'all girls, and this is the reason why y'all got multiple children if y'all do, right? She said, I'm sipping my drink, right? Most of y'all girls who got children, specifically multiple children by multiple men, you know what I'm saying? Having raw sex, you know what I'm saying? Like this one, I'm asking the question to get a more in-depth, you know what I'm saying, look at it or aspect from y'all's perspective of outside of just, you know, the feeling of it. But I know that's connected deeper, you know what I'm saying? Because I know it's some of them out there too, Uncle Diggity. Some girls just let any dude who they smash is to let them smash them raw. Now, my question is, I could see if you was with one dude and you like letting him smash you raw because that's like the dude you fucking with. But I want to know, why do y'all girls allow yourselves to be so consumed with the feeling of raw sex because it just feels so much better? Why do y'all have multiple sex partners and smash them raw? Why do you allow have sex with multiple dudes raw? And I just want to just have an honest conversation, because y'all girls are about to sit here and tell me, knowing what I know, what I've experienced, that, you know what I'm saying, y'all making niggas put condoms on. I'm saying, I done had girls take the condom off. You hear me? In my young freaky days. And even though I've been through some of my sexual experiences, I have only had one STD and only got one child. So it's safe to say I've been pretty responsible and safe for the past, 27 years. You hear me? What say you, Uncle Diggity, man?
Yeah, I caught my first like early in the game at like 18 or some shit like that,
Right.
one time and shit. But yeah, I learned my lesson on that note, bro. That nigga, that shit. I promise, I jumped on rubs, nigga, for like a couple, like the next year or two, year and a half or something. Like, nigga, that shit scared the shit out of me. But yeah,
scared me, man.
Yeah, I say, go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna just say, the initial act, you know, these contraceptives and shit, they are unnatural. You know what I mean? The initial act was to be unprotected. You know, it's to bear children. It ain't to fucking, you know, just be twerking and doing reckless shit, right? So, you know, I guess just over time, the freedom, it's too much freedom and not enough responsibility. Like, motherfuckers is, you know, responsible to a certain extent, but I guess it seems nowadays they seeming less and less responsible for shit. So that's gonna be scary moving forward and shit. But yeah, the initial act is supposed to be unprotected and shit. So them falling in love with the feeling of it was what was supposed to happen. But getting addicted to the feeling, I think, is where the fucking problem lies and shit. And them just deciding, fuck it, I'm gonna let this nigga do it, this nigga do it, this nigga do it, or I'm gonna just do it every time I do it with whatever nigga I do it with. You know, that's a problem and shit. So it's too much freedom, man, not enough responsibility, I think. On all our behalf. The men fell in love with the fucking feeling too, just to keep it a buck. You know, we'd rather skinny dip than strap up for the most part, if we being honest and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, I mean, okay, so I'm gonna give you a counter to that though, right? We're gonna put on our educated lame hats right now. We're gonna put on our manosphere hats right now, our talking points. So If how do you say that if more than half of black dudes, especially, is childless?
Well, shit. You don't have to have a child every time you knock something down bareback. I mean, niggas is barebacking and not getting pregnant. I mean, getting nothing pregnant. Like chicks is, letting dudes hit and not getting pregnant by them. So, that a woman can't get pregnant every day of the fucking month. You know what I mean? It's a window when she can get pregnant and shit. So I don't know how educated they are on their windows and shit like that. But maybe they are and they teeter around that shit. They know the capacity of what they can do. They experiment or whatever the case may be, but it's only like a small window that you can get a woman pregnant and shit throughout the course of the month. Other than that, it's free game. That's why they out here just fucking bouncing on whatever, if they had the wherewithal or whatever.
Brethren.
Yeah.
Brethren, listen here. Y'all meet a chick, right? If y'all meet a chick and she has an app on her phone that she tracks her cycle, don't rock with her. 9 times out of 10, she's a whore.
Man, if you go in that app, you might see some other names and shit in that motherfucker on some bullshit. You know what I mean?
And I don't want to hear any of y'all girls talk about some, I keep tracking my cycle. Y'all girls don't need no app on y'all phone for that shit.
You might see some names or see some names or some initials in that motherfucker or something that ain't yours or something or that's foreign to you or something like that. But yeah.
I've experienced it so much since I've been home, Uncle D. That's why I'm speaking on it.
It's only two.
A couple chicks who done had this app on their phone.
It's only 2 reasons a chick would have that. She's either trying not to get pregnant or she's trying to get pregnant. We can land that right there.
It just amazes me how so many chicks love it raw, right? But when we talk about this conversation, if the conversation is even had, the whole thing about children just never comes into play. And this leads to why there's so many single mothers. Because y'all been told that y'all can be sexually free, sexually liberated, as if your body is even designed to be operating in such a manner. It's not. And then we got all these kids out of wedlock. We got kids by multiple men and all this crazy stuff. And this leads into the whole rigmarole of what's going on in society and what people be talking about. Right?
Too much freedom, man. Not enough responsibility. Way too much freedom. Way too much freedom to do shit. Not enough responsibility behind that.
Right.
Yeah,
My man Lance Parker said the roots of STDs and STIs, in my honest opinion, is rooted in a combination of poor genital hygiene and bestiality. Yes. Basically, what Lance Parker is saying is it's rooted in demon time. Yes, it is. Jen always says to me, Daddy, you say everything is demon time. That's because it is.
Poor hygiene is definitely demon time.
Definitely demon time.
And to combine that with a sexual act, something celestial like that, and then bestiality, like, bro, come on, man. Come on,
listen, all these diseases, and this was part of the fall. This is what Eve contracted when she allowed Lucifer, Satan, the devil, in the form of a serpent, to mendenhall her from the bike raw. See, I don't be just having these conversations to be funny, y'all. I'm not having this conversation to point a finger and place blame. I'm doing it to lay foundation so you can understand why the most of y'all chicks love it raw. Not like it raw. None of us like it raw, but why we love it raw. You know what I'm saying? When I say like it raw, I mean, we all like, of course we like it raw, but love it raw. And it all goes back to, like my pops always say, to what happened in the garden. Eve, the mother of all human beings, right, was mendenhalled by Lucifer, Satan, the devil. hit from the bike, raw.
Nah.
And everything that comes with the STI, STD, came from him into Eve. Now down through y'all and all the rest of us, specifically, especially y'all, though. So what's the deeper reason and connection why y'all love it raw? It's literally a part of y'all's genetic makeup through the what? Guess what I'm about to say, y'all? What's the main connection? What connects you to this dis-ease, these STDs, and this innate desire, lust, if you would, for raw sex? Huh? It's called the R complex. Y'all forget about the R complex, don't y'all? How many of y'all was aware of the R complex before your boy Stats with the Facts put you up on game about it? Be honest. Be honest, man. Now, some people, I'm going to say, I could accept that you knew about that, but a lot of y'all be purple. I know a lot of y'all ain't know nothing, damn near nothing about what I'm talking about. All right.
I knew about it. I didn't know in that light though. I knew it just on a scientific term when they taught us, about the brain and shit like that. But I didn't when I learned about it, I wasn't even thinking in the lane that I think now. So yeah. To tie it back to the whole garden and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And how it even got there, and you know what I mean?
Right.
The initial placing of that part of the brain and shit through the creation of man and shit. I didn't go that far with it, but I definitely had heard of it.
Right. Y'all see it right here. Notice. Let's see, we starting to get deep now. You hear me? Hold on. Damn, I done took the damn image on. Now notice, right? When y'all look at this image, notice that if you look at a picture of the brain, the reptilian complex, right, is this whole region that's lit up right here. You hear me? And this is consisting of what? The amygdala, medulla oblongata, right? Notice the three-part paradigm of your brain. You have the R complex, the limbic system, and the neomammalian neocortex. Right? Notice in our reality that there's three-part paradigms to a lot of situations: morning, noon, night. Right? We're talking about the R complex, man. You hear me? This is the oldest part of the human brain. Right? And this is what happened as a result, right, of Lucifer, Satan, the devil falling from heaven, coming to earth, creating the world, the matrix, inverting everything, even us, from the fallen state or to the fallen state, from spirit to hued man. Eve walking around in that garden. And I'm not talking about a physical garden, y'all. Use y'all's higher thinking, man. You hear me? And she allowed herself to be Mendenhalled. Y'all remember when I showed y'all about Mendenhall? Told y'all about Mendenhall? She got hit from the bike, raw, LSD, skeeted up in her. This is where STDs come from. Right? This is where they stem from. Right? And so, they come from Lucifer, Satan, the devil, through Eve. And when Eve laid down with Adam, then Adam contracted them. Right? And how we have spread through the bloodline, through history. So when y'all think of diseases, viruses, sexually transmitted diseases, there you go right there. You know what I'm talking about? This is very, 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 very thought-provoking. This is very, this is very controversial. But it's the roots to everything. You feel me?
True.
And one of the main reasons why I want to have this discussion tonight is to bring that to light. Like, not just clowning y'all because, you know, it's a reason why most of y'all chicks like having unprotected sex. You just don't over enter out of extra stand why. That's why I take a guy like me to sit up here and break it down for you. Right? It's not about ridiculing or clowning or moral finger wagging or none of that type stuff. It's to give you an over enter out of extra standing of why y'all love it raw. Right? This is why y'all are the weaker vessel. Right? And it don't make it no better on men's part. Right? This is why I told y'all that like Adam should have had his third clip. You hear me? Oh, ho, ho, ho. But, right? And that's another topic for another day. I ain't gonna get into that. That's a little too. That's the spiritual root Sundays discussion right there. Y'all ain't ready for that, man. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't ready for that, man. You know what I'm saying?
And
so, you know what I mean? What you say, bro?
I was gonna say right quick, in reference to this piece, some people's reptilian complex are bigger than others. So if you go back to a point in time where before we civilized everybody or civilized other people, to be politically correct, I would say they operated more on the reptilian complex because of the acts and the shit that they were into prior to being civilized, walking around on all fours, eating raw meat, you know, homosexual tendencies or whatever like that. They just really operated with that. And then we operated with the other side of the brain, the logical, the scientists, the doctors and shit like that. So we taught them the other side of their brain, but we didn't get rid of the bad part of any of our brains in a sense, which is why we still are tied to that shit in a sense. So yeah, that's just kind of what I was thinking sitting here looking at that shit.
Yeah. Notice if y'all ever watch the Resident Evil movies, right? And they show when the T virus, what part of the brain that the T virus enhanced, amplified. You understand what I'm saying? As this T virus destroyed all other areas of the brain, it amplified this area of the brain, which is the R complex. What is within the R complex? The pineal gland. All right. The pineal gland is this. If you see at this image that I got on the screen, if y'all can see it, the pineal gland is this right here. It's this right here, this little green area right here. And it's shaped like a pine cone. And if you pay attention to the movie Resident Evil, when the T virus infected the brain, it destroyed all area others of the brain except for this area of the brain. And this is the motor functions. This is the animalistic nature. This is the feed, eat, me, mine, fight or flight response to environmental stimuli. But it gets rid of all other parts of the brain, the cognitive parts, the like Uncle Diggity was saying, the using the side of your brain that connects you with the source.
Yeah. I don't know this to be fact, but I've heard it. So to be politically correct again, the people that we civilized, I've heard that their pineal gland is calcified.
No, ours is too, and most people's are.
But I heard that theirs may be a little more, but that's what gives us excuse me. That's what makes us in touch with what we consider blackness. That's what separates us from them. It's not really a geographical thing, like they're from over here, we're from over here.
Right.
It's what draws everybody to us. It's what makes everybody come to us for trends and knowledge and medicine and all of that shit once upon a time and shit, because ours isn't maybe as calcified, but theirs is.
Right. And it's not even so much as that theirs is more calcified. It's just that it's certain people, y'all. Let me see. We're going to another different situation right now, right? When it comes to this, right, it's not so much as it's more or less calcified. It's to the genetic structure. You know what I'm saying? It goes down to the very DNA. You know what I'm saying? Some of us dark-hued people, heavily melanated people, our DNA, although it has been grafted, manipulated, although it has been enhanced, you understand what I'm saying? Tampered with, right? It still has the connection to the source. So even though, because you got to understand that Adam, you got to understand who he was made in the image and likeness of, right? Man, I ain't even trying to teach tonight, man. You hear me? This is supposed to be about some fun, but see where it goes. You hear me? Adam being created in the likeness and image of the Most High, man. You know, he didn't get this physical body until after his fallen state, right? And that didn't happen until Lucifer, Satan, the devil was kicked out of heaven. So when he came down to earth and created formed the world, the fallen state of the earth, man became the fallen state of Adam. Eve was created, formed not in the likeness of God. What's good with you, my nigga Red Supreme TV One ability? She was made from the red through the ability and power of the Most High, but not in the likeness, in the image of, which made her more susceptible to be corrupted by LSD so she can get Mendenhall from the bike. You hear me? And contract STDs. Shout out to my brother Larry Gary. What's the first 3 stones on the so-called Judaic rabbinical breastplate? Sardis, topaz, diamond.
STD.
Sardis, topaz, diamond.
STD.
So to all you Khazarian demons who claim to be the Jews, but really the synagogue of Satan, that's there, y'all. There's your STD. Shout out to Larry Gators. I learned that from Larry Gators. You feel me? Put me up on game. But I've been aware of this reptilian complex for a long time. And see, the conversation goes to not just being about nasty bras liking to get smashed raw. It goes to the reason why y'all like getting smashed raw. And it goes all the way back to what happened to Eve when she got hit from the bike raw by none other than Lucifer, Satan, the devil himself. And now, through history, now we all have the R complex in our fallen state as a result. Huh?
Shit, y'all motherfucking y'all doomed the nigga out the gate and shit, man. Damn, like, I mean,
don't get mad at me.
Damn,
don't get mad at me. I still love y'all to death, man. I just got to lay foundation, man.
No, it's all good. I mean, if we make ourselves aware of these type of things, we can begin to move past them and shit.
And that's the reason why I did this tonight, Uncle Dig. That's the reason why I'm having the show. That's the exact reason why I'm having the show. You hear me?
It's all good, though. I mean, shit,
that.
we've all fallen short, man. We've all fallen short. I said we've all fallen short.
Yeah,
so, you know what I mean?
Right. Because if we're gonna have this type of conversation at this point, right? At this point in conversation, right? You know, Adam didn't even question the broad. Adam was deceived too. Right? At the same time, Eve was getting Mendenhall from the bike raw. Adam got violated as well. Now think about this, and this is what I'm gonna say about this. Think about, have y'all ever heard a story when a guy thought he was talking to a girl, but it was actually a trans gentleman? Right? That's what happened to Adam. Y'all ain't heard this before, huh?
Wow. Wow.
I told y'all, see, LSD is a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
He appeared to Adam in the form of Lilith, and he appeared to Eve in the form of the serpent, Lucifer. Lucifer spelled backwards is recycle, which means in Latin Vulgate, the recycling of fecal matter, which is why Eve got hit from the bike, contracting man. See, I can break this stuff down for y'all, man. It's roots to all of this stuff. I don't just be coming up with these topics just to make fun and like, oh, shame and point women, all you bitches and ask your whole. Nah, That's just to get your attention. Now I gotta reel you in and break it down for you and put you up on game. Right? So when y'all hear me say y'all wasn't designed to be promiscuous, no, your body's literally not designed for that. So the fact that so many of y'all chicks are comfortable with having so much unprotected, raw, free, liberated sex, that shows proof of the indoctrination. That's proof of what still is going on from what happened way, way back when. Right? So when y'all hear dudes saying stuff like y'all ain't supposed to be, all this sexual freedom stuff, burning your bras and, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to have sex with whoever I want to, and how many other guys, and we got girls coming on here bragging about being gang banged and stuff, man. That ain't it, man.
The slut walk.
The slut walk?
The slut walk.
The slut walk, really? Just imagine if they had a pimp walk. The feds would be taking everybody to jail.
Hell yeah, them motherfuckers would be waiting at the finish line with handcuffs and shit, nigga. Crazy.
Y'all talk about, y'all do some research into the R complex. This is literally the oldest part of the human brain. This is where we get flight or fight from. Mind, hierarchical structure and attitude, right? This is where we get the survival of the fittest. You know what I mean? This is where aggression comes from. You already know, Red, man. That shut the pimp walk down ASAP.
Yeah, that
like
nigga,
he said, they be sitting at the finish line with massive trucks and plastic cuffs, flexi cuffs for you niggas, man.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers, y'all might as well, nigga, hop right in that truck, hop right in that paddy wagon, nigga, when y'all through it, shit. Yeah, hop right in there, my nigga. Right. Yep.
So, I wanted to have this conversation because I like I say, man, listen, now I want y'all to pay attention. I'm very strategic in how I think and how I formulate my shows, man. It's just not, I mean, with the exception of, and even then, that's not really out of the blue. When I said with the exception of Friday Night Wrap Up, pretty much everything is in line and in sync with a certain operation, a form, a certain chain of events, how I do stuff. And notice that I'm asking a question, ladies. I didn't say why do all. All right. I said why do most. Then I said women. I didn't say ladies or females. I said women. Right. And then I didn't say like it raw. I said love it raw. Big difference. Right?
That love is deep seated, boy.
You feel what I'm saying? That's why I ask y'all, why do y'all love it?
The
and
love
when it
of
comes
it.
to women, right? When it comes to women, Eve is the mother of all women. Eve was the most feminine woman, but her not being created in the image and likeness of the Most High, especially in her fallen state, right? She was more susceptible and became the weaker vessel, which made it more easier for LSD to come and corrupt her. He wouldn't have had the same success with Adam. Do y'all understand that paradigm? Tap in and walk with us, man. Anything you want to say, last words, Uncle Diggity, man? You know we about to get up out of here, man. I got to get ready for work here in another minute. Anything you want to leave in our closure?
Shit. Just another great show.
Yeah.
Shit. Like I said earlier, man, just it's too much freedom and not enough responsibility.
Right.
This shit goes all the way. If it go all the way back that far, it kind of makes us all exempt to a certain extent. Because if we were bred to fucking do it how we doing, then we just following motherfucking suit. But if we have, that's the thing about having the ability to think.
Right.
If you know it's wrong, then you have to change it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if you know it's wrong and you continue to do wrong, then of course you're not gonna get any glory or anything that could potentially come with doing things the right way.
Right.
So, I mean, take what you want from that. Going forward, ladies and fellas and shit. We got a responsibility as adults and shit out here. Those of us over shit 20, whatever the fuck you want to classify as an adult. Because now that I'm older and I look back at 21 and shit like that, like them motherfuckers is kids, man. Like, so whatever age we're gonna officially classify this new adult, we have a fucking responsibility to guide the flock, man, and teach motherfuckers this type of shit.
Right.
Because this what it is, man. So great show. Shout out to Red. I see you out there, bro. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
We got Red in the comment section, man. We gotta support each other, y'all.
We just, be building over here, doing a little shit or whatever. But yeah, man, great show, bro.
Brother, we going in tomorrow night, Friday night wrap up. Y'all know we getting straight to it. We're gonna be in E&E Studios at my man L's house, man. And I ain't gonna get too drunk because last time I was over at L's crib, I got too buzzed, and I ain't feel like leaving. So we gonna figure it out.
Yeah, be careful with that, nigga. Getting
you already know
L with that nigga L and shit, man.
L live like maybe 10 minutes away from where I'm at, so it ain't even like it's a long way to go or nothing like that. It's a straight
nigga,
shot.
but if it's snowing though, nigga, that's a lot of different.
If it's snowing, I ain't going. If it's snowing, I ain't going. How about that?
That's a lot of different spins you could get into, nigga. If it's snowing, nigga. So, all right, nigga, I'll holler at you, nigga.
Bro. Yeah, man, my brother Uncle Diggity in the building, my brother Red Supreme TV1 in the building. We got everybody, Cupcake, Josephine, Lance Park. Listen, I'm gonna expound on what Uncle Diggity just said real quick before we get up out of here, right? The way we have sex, copulation, coitus, it's the fallen state. This is not natural. We weren't designed to be having intercourse. Walk with me, and maybe me and my dad, right? Maybe me and my pops can break this down on the Spiritual Root Sunday for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I can break it down from my aspect right now, but my pops, he gonna bring in the other end with the actual scriptures. You hear what I'm saying? We weren't designed to have intercourse. When the Most High created Adam, he didn't create him with a penis, or spelled backwards to C-nip. When he pulled Eve out of Adam's rib, he didn't design her to have a vagina or regina or clitoris. Y'all ain't ready for this level of teaching, man. Y'all not ready. When I say y'all not ready, I'm not saying you dumb or stupid. I'm saying perceptually, y'all ain't ready. You hear me? That's another topic for another day. But in our original design, we weren't designed to have intercourse. Huh? Intercourse is a thing that happened as a result of the fall. Remember, man, Adam was spirit. Also, y'all think God came down from heaven and Mendenhall Mary? Huh? I'm going to repeat that. Do y'all think God came from heaven and Mendenhall Mary in order to have Yeshua? Nah. Huh? Do y'all get where I'm going with this now? Yeah, man. Real content, man. Not that bullshit these fuck niggas is doing on you. Real content. Huh? Thought-provoking, mind-altering content. You hear me? You never even thought about such things before. You did? Smash that like button, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Listen, man, I appreciate everybody tapping in. Don't ever take it for granted. Don't ever get it twisted, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all taking time out of y'all schedule to come tap in with me, and I appreciate that. I am forever humbled by that. You hear me? Manners, blessing, and respect. Tomorrow night, Friday night wrap-up, we going in, man. Y'all know it's a lot of stuff that happened this week. It's a lot of stuff that happened this week, and we going in. You hear me? We're going to talk about all this stuff with Tyree. I got some new information, y'all, with Tyree. I told y'all Tyree's situation. I told y'all there was more to it. I told y'all it goes all the way to the top. I knew it. I knew it. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff tomorrow, man. We're going to talk about, remember when I did the little show and I told y'all about the little twin babies of the girl who kidnapped the babies in Columbus a couple weeks ago? One of the babies died. Awful, terrible. My Lord. My Lord, man. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff tomorrow. I know L got his stories. You know, I got mine, and we're going to get together tomorrow night. Y'all know how we do it Friday night. We're going to roll up. We're going to pull up. We're going to chop up, and we're going to listen to some classic indie trap. Hey, Red, is you still in the building, man? Hey, Red, you still in the building, bruh? My nigga Red Supreme TV 1. Hey. Hold on, let me grab my phone real quick, man. Hey, Red, put a 1 in the chat, man. Let me know if you still in the building. Oh, shit. I don't even think I really had to grab my phone for this, man. You feel me? This is going to be what we're going to go after this, man. All right? My nigga Red Supreme TV 1, man. My nigga Red still in the building. Red, what you know about this, Red? Huh? The internet is an ill place, y'all. Don't ever think this, just be mindful that the internet is an ill place. It reminds you of that, man. You feel me? Hold on, let me look this up here, man. Yeah. All right. Y'all can see my screen? Right? My nigga Red, man. My nigga Red, man. My nigga, hey, Red. Hey, and she love that nigga living that lavish. She said, what's my nigga say? And she love that nigga live lavishly. Huh? My nigga Red stay consistent with the content, but my nigga Red also got them bars, man. I know it, man. Red, you remember when I first started rocking with you, bro? And I had that one time I called on the show. I said, man, Red, man, I said, I know my nigga Red got them bars. I know when a nigga is gamed up, man. Listen here, man. When you a gamed up, charismatic, magnetic guy, you know what I'm saying, from the turf, you understand me, man? It's only natural that you got them bars, man, because when you got to get the gab, it's only right and it's only natural that you nice. And we're going to end the show with a song from my brother Red Supreme TV 1. Nigga, what y'all know about that? Huh? Boy, nigga. Yeah, hey, man, Uncle Diggity fire on the beats, too. Listen, if y'all listen to my pre-recorded videos, y'all see that intro to any of my pre-recorded videos, Uncle Diggity made that beat. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to ride out tonight's show with a song from my brother Red Supreme TV 1, man. You feel me? It's only right. Hit that like button, y'all. See y'all tomorrow night. Hey, and she loved the nigga live lavishly. 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 See y'all tomorrow night, man. Tap in with us. You hear me? Friday night wrap up. Let's go. Time for one, you know what I'm saying? First one to kick in. Show love, nigga, about time. Gonna drive, nigga, first one. Yeah. Float your boat, ease your mind. Why you talk like that? I do it all the time. Just drink your cuss of a bottle of wine. When I break you off, shorty, I don't mind. Got to make gold change, show do shine. Looking good over there, shorty, know she fine. When she laughs with a nigga, well, we gon' see. And I love when she talking sex with me. And her respect to see me to get fresh with me. And I'ma give you a song so you sweat me. You already know she obsessed with me. And fresh with it plus with sesame. And she's got a weak move progressively. You know, it was what we expect to see. And I got them thoughts collectively. Respect my mind, respectively. And she loved the nigga live lavishly. Hey, 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 and she fantasized about the line. Like so good, I'm a copy of Chevy and put wood on the dash. 450 smash, what you give me a cash. We see expectations while you stuck in the past. Got a bad dime, just like this in the jazz. She got a real nice figure, plus a move class. She called me every day, she never Santa Fe. Let's go eat dinner at the Rock Cafe. We have this one sweet for 1 night to play. So you love my style, my end and leg. Logged on this bitch like the internet. You see what the fuck you finna get. The both of us really gon' benefit. You see me little big, eat shrimps and pasta. Got stacks and lobster, fish tank and lobster. Nigga glass pasta, extra ball for the roster. No trees like a roster. Nigga made that monster. Shorty put a nigga fresh and she adored the line. She just run of the diaper. She was cooking that line. She all the time. Right. And she loved the nigga live lavishly. Hey. Hey. And she loved the nigga live lavishly. 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 Hey. Every day, all I got's the road. Just you and me, no one has to know. Smash out in the whip, it's time to roll. So ease on back, let me take your mind. Shorty look good, I wanna make you mine. So pause for a minute, give me some of your time. A player like me, stay up on my grind. Keep it real, baby girl, you know my kind. Got your mind gon' dig what's next to see. And I promise, passionate ecstasy. Get it down like you standing next to me. Late night, baby girl, caressing me. Cause she all the time, she's special me. Give a brain to a nigga's her specialty. And her specialty is good sex to me. And I'm hit it all night for the fantasy. She loved it, the nigga look lavishly. Hey, and she loved it, the nigga live lavishly. Hey, and she loved it, the nigga live lavishly. Hey, and she loved it, the nigga live lavishly. Hey, and she loved it, the nigga live lavishly. Hey, and she loved it, the nigga live lavishly. Hey, and she loved it, the nigga live lavishly. Hey, and she loved it, the nigga live lavishly. My nigga Red Supreme TV 1 serenading the ladies' night show over here at Realtalk Podcast. That's how niggas know about that shit. Like, y'all talk about, like, hey, y'all know about my nigga Red Supreme TV 1, right? You know what I'm talking about? Took y'all back to 09 on them motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Oh, man, I love that track, Red, man. 09 on you niggas, man. You hear me? That's a track from 12, 13 years ago, man. 14 years ago. You know what I'm talking about? My nigga still spitting that slick talk to this day, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? My nigga Red, man. You hear me, man? Y'all chicks love that a nigga live lavishly, huh? You know what I'm talking about? Enjoy y'all's night, man. We're going to close out with this track by me. It's only right that I play a track by me. You know what I'm talking about? Hit that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Tap in with us tomorrow night, Friday night wrap up, E&E. Y'all know how we do it, E&E Fridays with me and my brother King Els. Tap in 9 p.m. tomorrow night, y'all. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We going in. Y'all have a good evening, man.
Yeah. You know what comes a time in every man's life when we're ready to settle down and make things right.
My nigga Red said he wrote that in the county.
I'm trying to make her you.
I wrote this song in the joint, Red. The hook and everything.
So make your next move your best move, because we the best dudes. Oh yeah, don't settle for less, babe. I can love you better than you can imagine. Take you from the madness. Girl, I don't know why you keep these lanes around. You wildin' out. Don't you settle for less. What up, beauty queen? You know I really wanna invite you to my world and show you my unique persona. We can get together, steam it up like a sauna. Take you on a natural high, no marijuana. Just a bottle of wine, some ice chill Prosecco. You holding on to that lame dude, you should let go. Knew you was gonna be mine from the very get-go. I'm trying to make you white because you special. You got the best flow, designer fresh clothes, make your own dough on your home yo vehicle. It's fully paid for, that frame flame though. Selfie queen, you know your angles. Red bottom heels, 5 diamond encrusted mangoes. We got the same goals, copping land and counting bankrolls. Creating generational wealth, so our seeds grow. I know your needs though, and you know mine's the same. It's an honor and a privilege to give you my last name. I can love you better than you can imagine. Tip from madness. Girl, I don't know why you keep these lanes around. You calling out. Don't you settle for less. Trips and shopping sprees, you know that's mandatory. I'm trying to open your mind, peep the allegory. They say that love don't last, so let's change the story. I send my heart out to you, please come for me. Let's take control of our love, no conforming. Late night love sessions lasting till the early morning. Cooking breakfast, but naked eggs, bacon and toast. Fried potatoes and onions, girl, I love you the most. When my body be aching, you rub the pain out. Roll up the Dutchess for me while I pour champagne out. I pour my heart and my soul, plus my pain out. You got a real one right here, so leave the lanes out. You gotta be, please stop with the game. The mother ladies missing your time, girl, why the we even in your phone. They always think it's time. You should just fuck with me. So don't settle, don't settle, don't settle for love. Stacks with the facts. Evening. Real contender. RJ Adonis. Singing the hooks and the vibes. Yeah. To all my ladies. Don't let a wintertime hangout turn into a summertime bangout.
You know what I mean?
Get you one that's gonna be there this season, baby. Don't settle for less. Play your work, baby. I can love you better than you can imagine. Take you from the back. Know your self-worth.